He's the former Conservative minister whose case has caused a huge row about political sleaze. Now Owen Paterson is quitting as an MP. In a statement he said, "The last 2 years have been an indescribable nightmare for my family and me. My integrity, which I hold very dear, has been repeatedly and publicly questioned. I maintain that I am totally innocent of what I've been accused of, and I acted at all times in the interests of public health and safety." The parliamentary authorities had found him guilty of being paid to lobby for companies. But yesterday, in angry scenes, the government won a vote to suspend the process against him and change the whole system for enforcing standards. But this morning, the U-turn.
I fear last night's debate conflated the individual case with the general concern. This link needs to be broken. Therefore, I and others will be looking to work on a cross-party basis to achieve improvements in our system for future cases.
In less than 24 hours, the government intervention had collapsed.
And it's no wonder that this morning they're waking up and asking themselves what on earth they've done, because what they've done is corrupt. And often in a situation like this, you have a prime minister who is trying to lead on public standards. What you've got with this prime minister is a prime minister who is leading his troops through the sewer.
Boris Johnson has said this was never about Owen Paterson and that there's still a need to reform the system. But one of his own MPs who voted against the government last night said they should have seen how this would end.
Many of us were warning for days that if the government went down this line, without any consensus, that's exactly where we'd end up. It was a terrible misjudgment by whoever made this decision and who was advising them.
Well, it was the Prime Minister in the end who gave it the final go-ahead, though.
Yeah. Perhaps he'd be better off staying at the climate summit and dealing with that.
For one MP, this has been a painful episode, and it may have been a damaging one too for the reputation of this place.
Well, let's speak to Andy now. And what a difference a day makes. Why has Owen Paterson quit now, though?
Well, Danny, this has been a very painful period for him. His wife took her own life during all of this. But nonetheless, last night, Owen Paterson seemed determined to stay on. What changed is that the government changed its mind. Last night, there was at least the prospect for Owen Paterson that he could fight his case again under a different system and possibly get a different result. Well, by lunchtime today, he knew that wasn't going to be the case, and so he has quit. As for changes to that system, there may well be some, but they will now proceed on a consensual cross-party basis and not with the government just laying down the law and expecting other parties to follow, as seemed to be the case last night.
OK, Andy, thank you very much.